Good morning, Bulldogs, and happy Wednesday. Today's video, we're going to go over today's assignments, and as a quick update, just so you know, you should be checking your grades daily. If you have any questions, put them in the discussions. And the other thing you should be checking every day are the announcements, and these will be updated throughout the day as new information comes in. You should be first every single day. A teacher is going to post a message with today's video. So the video you're watching right now, we'll put those out each day so you know exactly what you have to do for that day. Those will always be posted here in the announcements. The other thing that'll be posted in the announcements are going to be Zoom rooms. Depending on the times that they're available or the point of the sessions, this will always be mentioned in the announcements. For example, right now, there is a Zoom room being held by Mrs. Warren, and if you need to access it, we are not going to be posting those codes on Dojo anymore, but you can get them straight here in the announcements. You can go here, I see Mrs. Warren's meeting ID and password. So when I go to Zoom, I'm going to enter in that meeting ID. And the other thing we really need for you to do is to make sure that your first and your last name are put into this section. So as you go to join the meeting, you're going to enter into a waiting room. And we are being asked to monitor those who are entering our Zoom sessions for safety. So we need your first and your last name listed. Once you have your first and last name there, you can hit join. It says enter the meeting password, and I see that Mrs. Warren said it is Bexley in all capital letters. Sometimes these will be numbers. Just make sure you type in whatever's listed there. And I typed it wrong. So now I'm going to join in. I am now in the waiting room. Mrs. Warren's going to see my name pop up as a participant wanting to come in. And as soon as she recognizes that, she'll go ahead and allow me into the Zoom room because she can read my first and my last name. It is connecting me in, and I see her. Hi, Mrs. Warren. I'm going to join audio, join with my computer. Sometimes you're going to be mute, so if you're mute, you're going to go ahead and press the button here. I'm going to unmute myself or press it here. Hi, Mrs. Warren, how are you? I'm making a video for tomorrow, so I don't think your sound's going to come through on this, but go ahead and wave to everybody watching. Just showing them to make sure they put their first and last name in the video. Bye. Okay, when I want to leave, I'm going to click down here on Leave Meeting, and that'll kick me out. For today's lesson, you are going to have a lesson for science, math, ELA, you're going to be reading a text, social studies, you're going to be reading a text, you'll have music, and your reading and PE logs. So first, let's look at science. You're going to be reading the sound energy text. Head up to Learn and head on in. Today's assignment for science only requires reading. There is nothing I need to submit. There are going to be activities for you to complete, but remember that's for your learning and practice for the content. Right now, you do not have to turn in anything for us today on Wednesday for science. You're going to read through, complete all of the activities until you get to the So What is my assignment screen. Once you reach the screen, you have reached the end of Wednesday's activities. This activity is for tomorrow. There will be an activity for sound energy, and there's a rubric here to help explain it, but this is Thursday's activity. You do not have to do this today. Just to repeat, there is nothing due for science today that you will turn in. Once you have finished your reading, head home. Today in math, you're going to complete Lesson 7, Concept Development and Problem Set. In today's math lesson, you're going to be creating line plots and putting data onto line plots. So you're going to watch the video by Mrs. Walker. There is a lesson template here, which you'll use in the video for your practice. This won't be turned into us, but this is to help you practice and complete the activities along with Mrs. Walker, I apologize. After you have finished this activity, you will then head on to Zern and complete the Lesson 7 activity for today. After you have finished all of Zern and you complete the lesson, you'll then head back and you're going to do your problem set. Your problem set is involving putting data onto line plots and creating line plots. So once you have finished, go ahead and submit that assignment and then head back home. Today in ELA, you're going to be reading a cause and effect article on erosion. You're going to be reading all of the text on erosion. Go through, complete the activities. Today you are turning nothing in for ELA. All of the practice is here just to help you learn the content that we're going through with cause and effect. So please complete those activities, but you do not need to turn in anything to us today. You will continue until you get to the page that says, "So what is my assignment?" Once you reach this page, you are completed with ELA for Wednesday. This is the activity you're going to complete tomorrow on Thursday. This graphic organizer is what you will submit, but as of today, you have nothing to submit for ELA. Once you have finished your reading, head back home. Today in social studies, you're going to be reading the text, part of the Constitution. Go ahead and read the text, continue through the pages until you reach the "So what is my assignment" page. Again, just like with ELA and science, you are not turning anything into us today. You are just reading through the text. Complete the activities that are here to help your learning, but do not submit anything for Wednesday for social studies. Once you reach the "What is my assignments" page, this is going to be your activity for tomorrow. You do not need to complete this today. So just as a reminder, there is no activities to complete for social studies today except reading through the text and completing the activities. Nothing needs to be turned in. When you're finished, head home. In music today, you're going to be completing the timeline and exploring composers and time periods overview page. So we're going to head up into music. Once you get into music, there are 2 reading tasks here. I'm going to click on the first one called Timeline. I'm going to read through and complete the activities that are listed here to give me some information. So I'm going to see a timeline of different musicians. Explore that. After you have finished, you'll click the Next button. And then you'll read through the overview page. After you have finished reading this and exploring the different musicians, you are done with music for today. Head back home. Your final activities today are to read for 30 minutes and make sure you are keeping up with your reading log, and then you will have the your PE log must also be completed. So 30 minutes or more of exercise, and remember, breaks you take in between these can count towards your exercises. You're getting up, moving around, and make sure you add that to your log. Other than that, Bulldogs, that is it for Wednesday. If you have any questions, head into the discussions or Zoom room that is listed, and we will see you online. Make it a great day.